Good morning, Lincoln Mustangs. Miss Monist here with your morning announcements for Tuesday, February 4th, 2025. And as always, I would like to ignite in every Lincoln student the ability to realize and achieve their potential in a diverse global community. I have a lot of shout outs today, lots of things to woohoo, way to go. And the first one goes to Miss Madden in her first grade class because the vision and hearing specialist made sure to come and tell me that her class was the best behaved class of the school during vision and hearing screening. So way to go, first grade. Miss Madden, your students have earned a free dress day courtesy of me and the vision and hearing screening lady. I would also like to give a special shout out to all of the classes that completed that January AR challenge. Somewhere in here I have it. So all of the following homerooms completed that January AR challenge. And we have Miss Hill, Miss Madden, Miss Craig, Miss Gonzalez. I believe that's everybody in first grade. Wow. Miss Schwartz, Miss Soa, Miss Majors, Miss Garza. That's everybody in second grade. Miss Klusendorf, Miss Timberlake, Miss Caldwell, Miss Alonzo. Everybody in third grade. Miss Lynn, Miss Powell, Miss Coleman, Miss Harshbarger, Miss Kane, Miss Rubini, Miss James, Miss Herlichka, Miss Wilkinson, Miss Gutierrez, Miss Bunetta, Mr. Jamerson, Miss Tyler, Miss Hendrickson, and the school within a school, Miss Elliott's class. Way to go. I think that's the best we've done all year. That's probably 85% of the school did the AR challenge. So that's awesome. Reading is good for the brain, you guys. I also want to give a shout out to our current students of the month. These are the students that were selected for the month of January. So during the month of January, these students showed that they know how to follow all the school routines, procedures, and be good role models for everybody else in the building. So they were responsible, ready to learn, engaged, and safe all month long. In kindergarten, we have Makana Hyatt. In first grade, Lisa Jones. In second grade, Myasia Nunn Alexander. In third grade, Damari House. In fourth grade, Thomas Amisi. In fifth grade, Jalea Slaughter. In sixth grade, Elijah LaFleur. In seventh grade, Kennedy Quintero. And in eighth grade, there was a tie. We have Lurie Alexander and Jemiah Lee. So Ms. Wade will be coming around to take your pictures and your McDonald's lunch order, and we'll try to get you that lunch on Friday. All right. Moving on, I did check on the Battle of the Homerooms attendance challenge. It looks like the same homerooms that I've been kind of giving a shout out to are still the ones in the lead, but some of them, there's somebody who's really close behind. So far, still in the lead, we have Mr. Del Pozo, Miss Lopez, Miss James, but Miss Gutierrez is very close behind. Oh, wait. Scratch that. Mr. Del Pozo, Miss Lopez, Miss James, Miss Gutierrez. But catching up to Miss Gutierrez's class is Miss Rubini's class. They're only behind by 1%. And then Miss Kane, but Miss Thomas's class is catching up. They're only behind by 1%. And then we also have Miss Goldring, Miss Herlichka, and Mr. Jamerson's class. Not too far away, you guys. The volleyball game will take place on Valentine's Day, which is February 14th. So it's not too late, but the time is winding down. All right, I have our Black History Mystery Trivia question for the day. And remember that answers must be in the form of a complete sentence with a capital letter and a period at the end. They must also have your name on the piece of paper and your teacher's name. If they don't have these things, folks, I'm throwing it away because I do not have the time to sit and try and figure out who wrote what and whose classroom they're in. So you will not get a piece of candy if you did not follow those rules, even if your answer is correct. All right, the clues for today are I was born in West Virginia. In 1969, I performed complicated calculations for the Apollo 11 flight to the moon. I was highly valued by NASA even after computers were used to do my calculation accuracy. Good luck. Make sure you put your answers in the treasure box. I have a special announcement from Mrs. Fowler, the music teacher. The Lincoln's Children's Choir rehearsals will resume this Thursday. If you were not in choir in the fall and would like to join, make sure you see Mrs. Fowler for a form. Spots are filling up quickly, so get it in now. Also, Mr. Gibson is not here today, so the Black History Choir that just started meeting yesterday will not meet today. So no Black History Choir today. In the world of athletics, the next boys basketball game will be tomorrow, which is Wednesday 5th. It is a home game. It will take place here at Lincoln at 4 o'clock. Let me share some reminders about what it takes to come to a home game. Number 1, you must be accompanied by an adult. Number 2, unless you have earned a coupon from the Mustang Market, you have to pay the entry fee to get in. Entry is $3 unless you are under the age of 5 or over the age of 60, in which case it is $1. You must have had 0 major referrals within a week's time frame. So since this game is on a Wednesday, you had to have had no referrals from last Wednesday until this Wednesday, which is tomorrow. You also had to be at school the day of the game, so you have to be here tomorrow or you cannot come. You also have to have an adult with you, and if that adult leaves, you have to leave. So that kind of goes with rule number 1, that you must be accompanied by an adult. All right, volleyball. There are tryouts today for the 7th and 8th graders. During dismissal, they need to report to Miss Bunetta's room, and they need to have a ride home by 4 o'clock. On the lunch menu today, we are having chicken fajitas with Spanish rice, or you could choose a turkey ham and cheese sandwich. There will also be Mexicali corn, grape tomatoes, craisins, and of course, ice cold milk. We have 2 Mustangs with the birthday today. We have Anthony Harris in 4th grade and Joseph Lopez Madrid in 7th grade. Happy birthday to all of these Mustangs. They may come on down to my office for a birthday prize. But remember, if you don't have a pass, you can't leave the class. Yesterday, I had one student come up to me and used the word of the day in a sentence. And so that student got 50 dojo points. So here's our word for today. The word is evaluate. Say it with me, folks. Evaluate. That means to judge or assess the value or worth of something, often being weighed by different factors or influences. Here's my example sentence. Cynthia had to evaluate whether or not to use her dojo points on chips and candy or save her dojo points for the school carnival. Last but not least, we are offering a free dress buyout day on Valentine's Day, February 14th. The buyout will be $1 for students to come out of uniform. So, folks, that means even though it's Valentine's Day, you have to pay the $1 to come out of uniform. It's not just, oh, it's Valentine's, we all get to come out of free dress. No, you have to do the buyout. The money earned will go to support the library and AR incentives, like sending everybody to Elevate and stuff like that. This has been Miss Monis with your morning announcements, hoping you have a terrific Tuesday.